Hey everyone. I don't have much for you today because I yesterday afternoon I went and I meditated. And then I fell asleep while meditating, which sucked because later I couldn't sleep at night. So I ended up staying up till 4 in the morning before I decided to just go to sleep. And when I did, I fell asleep, woke up at 8, 4 hours later. And then I lost my train of thought because I got a text. But hold on, let me think. So I woke up 4 hours later, and then I got up a little bit, and I started reading about astral projection again and lucid dreaming, get my mind in the zone again. And then I went back to sleep. It was for about 30 minutes, and then I went back to sleep. Um, but I tried to do the wild method after doing, stop, drop, and roll. But it didn't work out for me. I ended up passing out. Um, I guess I was just too tired. Um, so I should have stayed up longer. But I woke up later, had no recollection of any dreams, and then I decided, me stubborn and not wanting to give up, even though it was like 11 or 12. I tried to do wild again, the wild method, and it still didn't work out. I just ended up passing out again. Woke up around like 1 p.m. and when I woke up, I did have a recollection of a dream, but um, it wasn't as vivid as yesterday's dream, but it was still pretty damn good enough for me to remember the whole dream um, and write it down in my journal. Because normally when I don't practice lucid dreaming or astral projection, I only remember fragments of my dreams. But now that I'm like getting my subconscious to understand that I want to remember my dreams and I want to be conscious in them. I'm starting to remember my dreams from start to finish. So, and they're usually pretty long and pretty vivid. But I mean, this has only been 2 days, so who knows what's gonna happen like tomorrow. But um, one thing I noticed, so I have see when I have these dreams, I never notice that I have no hint at all that I'm awake. I mean, sorry, I don't have any hint at all that I could be awake. Like, there's nothing for me to do. There's no like reality checks for me to do that tell me that it's a dream. Uh, and I think the reason for that is because I don't do enough reality checks here. Um, so that's a problem, and I'm trying to get myself into that habit. Every hour, like try to shove my finger through my hand and see if it goes through. And like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? But I'll see how that happens, how that works out. But there have been a time where I would do reality checks here, and then when I dream, I would do the reality check in there. But I'm still convinced that it's a dream. I'm still convinced that it's real life. Like I'd be in a dream and I try to put my finger through my hand, and for some reason it doesn't. So I would think I'm still awake, um, and that sucks. So I don't know what to do about that, but I think I just got to get in the habit, and eventually I'll just naturally wake up when I know when my brain knows I'm dreaming, whatever. Um, that's it pretty much. So right now I'm just in the phase of remembering my dreams as much as possible while meditating throughout the day, and then hopefully my focus can become longer and longer as I'm trying to um, astral project. There's two options for me. The first option is I'm gonna do the wild method while I'm going to sleep. When I wake up after 4 hours, and if that fails, I will most likely have a really vivid dream, which if I can realize that that I'm dreaming, then I can change that into astral projection. So I have two chances to go about it, really, two ways to go about it. So hopefully one of them works out eventually, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for whoever's watching this. Really, I mean, this is a separate account that I made specifically for after projection, and so I hope whoever is watching this is getting benefit out of it, is interested at least. But um, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, day 3. Tell you what happens. This is interesting. Very interesting.